Good morning. How everyone doing? Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. I promise you that we're going to talk about the clairs, the clairvoyancy, and clairaudience. We'll start with those two, and then we'll work our way through the others. Starting with clairvoyance. I wrote some stuff out for y'all. So, starting with clairvoyance energy. Clairvoyance is having the ability to see beyond the range of ordinary perception. So, basically, you're being able to see things that others can't or couldn't even expect. This is being able to sense energy. This is being able to see things through your third eye while your eyes is closed. Just like little movie pictures. Sometimes they can be strong, like you can see it as if you're watching a movie in your own mind. And sometimes you get thoughts or ideas that can come through, and then you will be like, it's an aha moment. Something like deja vu can be significant to clairvoyancy as well. So you can have good predictions. Your predictions can be on point with clairvoyancy. So another type of clairvoyance is the ability to see things and events that are happening far away and locate objects, places, and people using your sixth sense. Dowsing rods is one way that people use their clairvoyancy skills as well. Those be the rods that go in and out. I have some, but I don't know what I did with them. So clairaudience is the power of hearing something that's not present, but your ear can physically hear it, even if it's not in our own natural reality. 3 months from now, somebody can be working on their clairs, or your gifts can be strengthening, or you can see some type of spiritual shift in the next 3 months. I just seen 3 months pop up. So things that can be inaudible to other people is very prevalent and present to you. So your enemies can be speaking negative energy, right? I mean, speaking negative on your name. And you just happen to walk into a building, you just happen to walk into a place or a space, and you just happen to see, like, damn, why I feel like I just heard this person say something about my name, but I ain't see their mouth move. Or that's because you're hearing this person, you're claircognizance in a way as well. Your knowing is spot on, but you can hear something clearly. It's been times where I be talking to somebody and I'll be like, did you just call me a bitch? And they'd be like, no. And I'll be like, oh, okay. But I hear it clear as day, but they have not said it. So it could be a thought that somebody's saying, oh, this bitch, or you a bitch, or that's just an easier way to simplify for y'all. But that's being clairaudience. So being able to hear things that you think you tripping on, but you heard what you heard, but it seemed like you tweaking, but you ain't tweaking back. So you can be having these gifts come up at this time. So anytime that I notice that I am going through different situations or like study sessions with you guys, I notice that a lot of you say that at this time these things is unfolding. So we're talking about the clairvoyancies, clairvoyance and clairaudience at the first two clairs. And I feel like you could be experiencing these things over these next 3 months. So within you developing your spiritual, gifts as you continue to heal and grow through your shadow work, for the most part, majority you are out of your shadow phase, shadow stage. You're just more so in your alignment stage, and we keep going through that. We'll keep going through it until you actually comfortable and confident where you are in your journey. If you have any questions about your journey, please feel free to, jot it down in your comment section, or jot it down in the comment box section. And it's kind of crazy, I'm sorry, because I was looking for I was looking for my iPad. It's upstairs, but I'm gonna grab it. I'm shuffling here. What do they need to know when it comes to the clairvoyance and energy? What do they need to know and be aware of for those who are locked in at this time? balance right now. Three of Pentacles is collaborating. So you're collaborating with spirit at this time, and they are bringing this to your fruition, because you see how this is the head and then you got the throat right here. This is crown over you, and then this is your solar plexus, aka also your sacral. So this is coming from the sacral to your solar plexus, coming up through your throat chakra. Your spirit team is connecting with you because you have cleansed out enough to be able to receive certain spiritual gifts at this time. So again, I would definitely, hold steady and be mindful. You may hear a lot of things coming to you at night, or you may see a lot of things at night. You could be laying down and you can just see a picture, or you can imagine viewing a picture or seeing someone that you haven't connected with in so long. This is your spirit team showing you different ways that you can use your gifts and how they work for you. I ain't gonna lie, it be a little hard coming up and like starting to express things, because I'm giving you based off experience, but I also want to give you the knowledge that's straightforward, because if I break it down and tell you what it is, it's going to sound super crazy. But if I can get the right wording for you to interpretate it, it makes it a little bit more easier. But the world is yours. Open up. This came out in reverse, so as above, so below. A lot of you, again, are stretching thin. Y'all are going into these, y'all are coming out of these moments where you are revealing to yourself, to spirit, that hey, I'm ready for this information, I'm ready to receive. So now that you're asking to be able to tap into your spiritual practices, these doors are now opening. I feel like the universe is definitely heavily on your side. A lot of blue, so a lot of chakras, a lot of expressions to your spirit team, a lot of conversations with your spirit teams that's going out into the ether. They're hearing your prayers, they're hearing your conversations, they're hearing your how you expressing yourself when it comes to them. They see your frustration as well and why you're frustrated in certain areas, but they just want you to know, don't be overwhelmed by situations. Be diligent, have faith. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Have faith. Have faith that these roads will not let you fall. Have faith that they're going to come through and catch you in every instance, and that you're meeting your expectations. It's a straight shot from here, so there's no going off course. Everything is building blocks and building fundamentals for you. So I feel like your spiritual team is telling you, take baby steps. Mama always said you have to crawl before you walk, and you have to walk before you run. So the Fool card is, don't make any movements at this time. Just use and analyze what you feel at this time is happening around you. Jot this down on paper. You need to take notes on your spiritual awakenings and what you're experiencing at this time, because this will help you with understanding more about yourself and how these connect with you and the others around you. So I'm gonna leave that energy here. Five of Swords in reverse. There's no conflict here. No conflict, no struggles, no strife. This is all in the past here. The Seven of Cups is just pouring in back into yourself again, pouring in the knowledge, sitting with your knowledge, understanding and internalizing what you're feeling, how you feeling, and then jotting it on the paper, and then paying attention to the events that occur around you as you come through. And when I mean as you come through channeling, pay attention to the events that's taking place around you. What happened before you got that message? What happened after you got that message? When did you realize that that message is what connected this whole scene together? So these is really important, again, especially if you want to be a reader. Yeah, Six of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. I'm dropping gems. 16 is Tower energy, Scorpionic. The Hangman is Piscean energy. So if you're feeling stuck, or if you're feeling a little bit, unsure or uncertain, continue to, again, take one step at a time. I do offer classes, or will be offering classes, just not yet, but just to throw that out there, to kind of help you get you into alignment with your spiritual practices. Again, understanding your clairs a little bit more in depth. How do they work for you? The accountability, how is how to get the best results. There's no such thing as a short amount of time. I'm gonna let you know that now. There's nothing that's gonna happen in a short amount of time. I've been building my spiritual gifts for over 7-8 years now. I've been practicing my spiritual practices for 5 years now. So it's baby steps. These is years that it took, but it can speed your process by being self-disciplined, really taking the time to want to get into intimate with these emotions, these feelings, these energetic frequencies, because they're a huge part of how you see things and how things unfold to you. Alright, I'm going to pull one more, and then I'm going to leave this energy here, pause this, and then I'm going to go grab the iPad for bingo. Can we see what gifts they need to know at this time for divination work? What is the most important tool for them at this time? Dice, gambling, and I feel like this is gambling on yourself. Now, I do have dice that I normally would roll once upon a time. I don't know what I did with that box. It may be in my garage, but I had this little box and it had all these different color dices, and I would roll the dice and the dice will tell you a message. So I'm giving, if I was to roll a dice right now, the dice that I'm seeing is 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 is what? 4, 3 and 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So you have 7 here. 7 is about change. 7 is about perseverance. 7 is Cancerian energy. Pulling a carriage. Something with a vehicle can be significant at this time. You may be taking a gamble on a vehicle, or maybe you need to something with a vehicle is significant. I don't feel like it's nothing as far as mechanics. I feel like this is about purchasing. Give me 1 minute. All right, so taking a gamble is more so in the energy of like risking it all. So there can be some risky behavior, but I feel like this is a good time to take the gamble. This could be also gambling around with different versions of who you are. So maybe you want to take a gamble on this part of yourself who is very enthusiastic, but you're afraid to see the results. Maybe you're ready to take a gamble on a new relationship, but you're not sure how that may go. Maybe you want to take a gamble or risk at a new career opportunity, but not sure how that goes. So you have 3 different opportunities that's going to come to you as well. Let me see what else this means though. Parts of you want to throw in a towel, but it might be the easier option. However, the gamble here is to stick to your responsibility as a parent, or stick to your responsibilities at all. Having invested so much love and energy into a relationship, it risking you short-term struggle for long-term gain. Will the end benefit you and your child, or will this benefit you and your lover? So this can be happen to take a gamble or throw the towel in on something without feeling guilty as well. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the actual meaning because that was something else, but I seen it and wanted to read it. Should you stay or should you go? This is what you've been wondering of late. You want to throw in the towel, bro. You want to throw in the towel, but if you do, you are running away from your responsibilities. Perhaps you should persevere and carry on. It might get better, but what if it doesn't? If the situation is not serving you as it should, if you are not being appreciated, then surely it is time to leave. However, as you have put in so much time and energy, it may be a mistake to leave before you reap the rewards. You can stay in the warmth of your comfort zone, your current comfort zone, or gamble it away on the leap into the unknown, which might eventually lead you to adventures that will fulfill your soul, dreams, and desires. Only you can decide whether or not to take a risk. Time to roll the dice. Incantation: if I leave, the stakes are high, a chance to live, to soar and fly. If I stay, what would I do? To what I know, I would be true. Gamblers Anonymous can help recovery from gambling addictions. Time to take a risk. Recognize which of your strengths or weaknesses support a decision you're trying to make. You know what to do. Whatever you decide, you'll be supported. One of the oldest forms of divination, that the dice we are familiar with today, originated in ancient Persia over 5,000 years ago. When knuckle bones were marked and thrown at any religious locations, primitive dice called hakata, this giving me hakate, were used by the Shona people of Africa. Today, the Dalai Lama uses a 6-sided Mo dice in making important decisions for his people. So it's some very important decisions that you're gonna be having to make at this time. Again, taking a gamble, taking a leap of faith, sticking something out when you want to give up. Continue to hold steady. Don't just throw in the towel yet, because the rewards will be better if you continue to persevere through whatever the trials and tribulations is, versus giving it up and just saying, fuck it, I'll start from scratch. So don't give up just yet. The first call for today's bingo is call number 19. This is temperance. Temperance talks about balance. It talks about patience. It talks about renewal, rejuvenation, energy. So these are some of the things that you can be going through, or you can be focusing on at this time as well. Awesome. this one to fall. Yeah, so being open-minded is very important for you at this time. Not fleeing situations. Something can be very expensive at this time. Even if you're in your independent energy, you may need to be outspoken, or it's time to take space from people, or even just learning to master yourself. You can take this time right now to apply what you've learned so you can see what is true to you. Also, there is something out of balance that can be causing conflicts and stressing you out. This can also be causing you health problems, or and you may have to, stop dealing with somebody who are giving you lack of stability. There could be a water leakage as well, which can cause some frustration, and somebody's lacking compassion. You could be looking for a new church home, or you could be looking to do something with the internal state of mind. I wrote that out too. So that's the messages for here. You have two more. The Lovers talks about your choices and your decisions. The Lovers also talks about the energy where long-term stability with partnerships and alignments. Hold on, y'all. All right. The Lovers talks about head over heart decisions, or just being cautious about how your emotions is taking on your intellect, right? So you can be having divine encounters with the universe at this time. I feel like you can also be dealing with things that can be you can be dealing with somebody who is very out of sync with you, and you can also have a hard time with dealing with people that's not on a physical plane, meaning that you're having a hard time connecting with your spirit team because of your emotion blockages. That's for 2 or 3 of you, maybe 6 of you. You could be having a hard time balancing out your inner masculine energy and your feminine energy at this time as well. And then you also can be trying to release yourself from taking on responsibility or guilt that does not, belong to you. I feel like you feel the absence of somebody's energy, which can be causing you restrictions as well. But somebody can have unmoral ethics compared to yours. So somebody can be improperly having mixed emotions, or you having mixed emotions about someone, or there can be an inappropriate relationship. So what's the significant relationships what is the significance of the relationships that you're currently involved in, and how does these relationships mirror your own sense of self-worth? That was this question to ask yourself. And then you have number 3, which is the Star card, which is actually called number 21. 21 breaks down to number 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is Empress energy. The Star card is your becoming. So you need to realize your healing journey begins when you let go of seeking validation from a lover or a friend or somebody who not within you. It's okay to want to ask for clarity, but to ask for answers and to figure out that this person's answer is absolute, that's ludicrous. You have to do your own research, do your own follow-ups to make sure that the information that you're getting is accurate. Now, this can be just a conversation of saying, hey, you can go do this, and if you do that, you'll qualify for this. Well, you want to go get more information to how do you actually qualify for whatever this is that you're getting information on, because what works for them may not work for you, and you don't want to waste your time waiting for somebody to give you some solidified information which you can go get for yourself. So that's kind of along the lines is, don't take something at face value here when it comes to the Star card. You're healing again, you're releasing, but the biggest thing that comes from that is just really, like I said, not allowing yourself to feel like you have to deplete yourself for attention. You have to deplete yourself to formulate an idea or a goal. The ideas that you have, you might want to keep them to yourself. You're going to be going through a purification, which is going to free you up, because you're no longer in the energy of conforming. Be careful with false statuses, and somebody could be feeling like they possessed, or you could be losing valuable possessions. Somebody could be denying your talent or denying your beauty. this is because they're jealous of you or they don't want to see you. So somebody could be having self-deceit because of somebody else's actions and how they're projecting onto you. I would be cautious of that energy as well. Some of the questions that you might want to ask yourself is, what is being renewed in your life at this time, and what aspect of you do you need to purify out and cleanse? I love you, my babies, and I will see you all soon. We're going to go ahead and do the next reading here as well. I'll spin that before we top out of here as well. And I also don't know if I pinned these up. Yesterday was really wild, so forgive me. But, baby, I was tired. We have Taurus energy that we're about to jump into, so stay seated for Taurus energy. I think I'm going to just go ahead and jump into Taurus now. Instead of doing, like, these long videos where you get one here and one there, I'm gonna just make one long video sometimes, and sometimes I will separate them in two when spirits help me to, but it's easier to do it this way because you can get your messages all at once, and then there's not you have to wait for these long pauses. So we're going to tap into Taurus energy. If you are dealing with a Taurus or you have Taurus in your chart, this message may or may not resonate with you. Taurus energy represents the energy of your stability, having the strength and not being moved. You can have the energy of a bull, meaning you can be bull-headed. You're standing strong on your convictions. You're standing strong on your boundaries. You're not giving up. You're not letting up. You're not releasing anything. You know, you're not wasting your time here. So I like this. You're standing up for yourself here. Show me Taurus energy. I've seen a lot of dead people piled on top of each other. It's kind of crazy because this is how I saw them piled on top of each other. Now, this is not dead people. This is the hangman. But this is what I saw. I saw black, and then I saw bodies on bodies on bodies. So I don't know if you have a whole lot of deceased elders or ancestors that is climbing on top of you, or they on top of you right now, meaning that they're trying to get you to pay attention to something. They're on your neck, like I heard check you like Nike can be significant. So if you feeling like you being checked by people in reality, that's your spiritual team is using people to check you because you're not understanding something, you're not paying attention, you're not being very aware or cautious of something. And it's like a light bulb that they need you to switch on. You see how there's like a light bulb? They need you to turn the light bulbs on and connect here. So you're not connecting, or you're not plugged in as you should be. So again, that goes back into your clairs. Clairvoyancy is what we started off with. Clairaudience is what we ended with. This can be very important for you at this time. Music can be significant. I feel like music may be the quickest way to connect with your spirit team, because mentally you can't get around the block, but you can see what they're showing you by entering the realm of music. So music speaks to the soul. So based off of what you're feeling drawn to, confirmation, tap your screen 3 times, 1, 2, 3 on playlist, mix it up and allow it to play. I'll give you an example here. So, hey spirit, what is the most important message for whoever needs this at this time in this chit chat, in this morning chit chat / energy update? So I'm gonna go here. 1, 2, 3. I got Kalani. This is the energy that's, and it says you got potential. Okay. Alright, so the name is Jordan. So J can be significant. AD can be significant. These names, Adele, could be significant. This can be a song. Kalani can be significant. Kalahari can be significant. A water park can be significant. Maybe you're wanting to get into some type of water. So that could be a start of how this message would start. She said, I love that you got that confidence, or I love your confidence. She said, you got it. You got potential. You got it. You got potential. You got potential. And then it said, I like the way your body is. Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good karma is. Oh, like Kalani is. Bad just like Kalani is. Here's where the party is. Right here where the party is. You about to. So, you about to start a whole fire. So, basically, Spirit is using these lyrics to tell me that, hey, right now, you got the potential to be able to pop out. Your body may not be what you want it to be, but, baby, let me tell you something. You can get it to be exactly what you want it to be, but you got to be serious with yourself. You may not see the results, again, overnight. It took me 5 years to get here mentally, but it's going to take me a little bit longer to see the results that I want physically, because that's a different type of beast. Spiritually and physically, we have to be in alignment in order to see the results come that quicker. So if you want to start a healthy diet and you want to snatch your stomach back, and you like, well, I don't see no signs, or I don't see no difference in my diet. I don't see no difference in my body changes. I don't see no difference in my face. I don't see no difference in my skin. So what are you doing wrong? You have to keep on fixing the formula until you get it right, or go get the proper medical advice that's going to give you the exact, what you need. All right, in this specific body, this is what your body is made up of. This is how your body intakes things and how it outputs things based off your pure genetics. So if your genetics is showing you certain foods is not going to do what it do for other people, then that's okay. You have to move a little bit different. Small increments, take in small increments. So you need to look into seeing, again, what do you want to do for yourself to get your confidence the way it is? I like your confidence and change. I like your confidence to, be a little bit different and daring outside of what people do on a norm. But what else can you do for your own confidence that's going to help propel you into stronger confidence, into stronger self-love, into stronger self-worth? You know what I mean? So that's the very important part. It say, but I'm going to add to you. I'm going to give you some bands. Somebody could be giving you money. There can be money coming towards you. There could be a way that spirit is gathering finances for you. It say, been on an avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. So you got somebody who could live in the same area, and they looking at you like you different. There's something about you that's different. I ain't never seen nobody that's got the skill set that you got. I ain't never seen nobody walk the way that you walk. I ain't never seen somebody come up with the ideas that you come up with. You're different. You're unique. So Spirit is saying, use that to get in your own bag. Don't expect somebody else to help you or inspire you. That begins with the inspiration in you, because you know what that goal is or what it looks like for you. So stand 10 toes down. Again, bull, you got to be ready. By Taurus season, you can see the results if you starting out. You might be listening to Water by Tyler. Maybe you need to be drinking more water. Ty can be significant. Tyrone can be significant. You might like Tyler. You might like Serena Williams. You might like Serena Williams. You might like volleyball or, tennis. That can be very significant at this time. I like the way your body is. Is that too obvious? So again, your spirit team is telling you, you like the way that certain things is, the way that is how the body is formed. And this can be metaphysical. This can be spirit. This can be metaphysical. This can be not in a physical world, but a spiritual world. So you like the way that something is embodied, and how the body of something is structured and how it works. You like it, but it's not helping you succeed or achieve a goal past something that you need. I really gonna get a little bit more in depth with y'all, but not yet. So I'm going to start giving you more insight and giving you more energy updates, giving you more specifics. So like to the person name, to the color of the shirt they wearing, to the socks that they had on their feet. We're going to get more in depth into those as we work our way up. But before I jump straight into that, I need y'all to be on the same page here. Let me know if you are following along, if this stuff makes sense